I figured I'd try. Yeah, normally I'm streaming on Twitch, but trying to see how well I can stream right now on YouTube. Main thing being like with my wife working from home, the internet she can use more because she has to remote in her work PC. I tried streaming on Twitch during the same situation, and it has not gone well. So I figured I would try on the YouTube and see how it looks. Problem is, having never streamed directly to YouTube, I have no idea how this is gonna look. I'm not used to doing it, so have no. Yeah. So I apologize ahead of time if it's been the laggy end. But that's exactly what I'm trying to test. So I'm probably gonna do like a match or two and Plants vs. Zombies here and then go back and check everything. I've been thinking about switching to streaming on YouTube instead of just, you know, doing Twitch, but I need to get some data first before I make that move. From how it looks right now, it's pretty good. Of course, you know, don't take much, and as I'm streaming through the native PS4, you know, setup, I'll try this again later on using like OBS or something to see how it goes. And of course I'll test it versus, you know, when there's nothing else going on. You got to go through all the variables and whatnot. There's going to be at least 4 different test streams probably over the next week. As it stands right now, it looks pretty dope. I think I'd be popped up. Oh, figures. I was trying to go behind the guy that shot me other than planting some mines behind him in case he'd start to back up, but apparently that wasn't an issue for him. And they're right here. I just realized I didn't go far before I started getting shot at. Pop that, and they got the spot. Ah, that sucks. And it's amazing how often people run into these freaking mines. Because in most cases they're not very well hidden. Yep, somebody just hit one. So I'm pretty sure I don't get a hit marker if somebody shoots them. I got 2 hit markers, so feeling. Kind of annoying myself that I don't play this game as consistently as I used to play Plants vs. Zombies. Because I've been late on some things like shit. The previous games have done their classes a little differently. Like, yeah, you could be a cactus, but then you could be like a fire cactus and electric cactus and all this stuff. But they took all that out, but what they're starting to do is do the same thing kind of sort that they're doing in Battlefield, where shit, they're adding in stuff periodically, now that you can just play and get, nothing you have to buy. And most of them, jeez, yeah, of course he left. Just do just enough damage fully charged that it doesn't kill. Shit. Be able to different class variants they've been slowly adding, like one a month or so. You can go through their little battle pass structured looking system. There is no battle pass, but it's like you get these bulbs and you can use the bulbs to go down. Crap. You can use the bulbs to go down this pathway and redeem items, and if you get all the way through the pathway, then you'll unlock the class variant. And of course, I haven't unlocked any of them that way, but once the time period ends, they make it so you can get the class variant one way or another. The last one, which is actually not even a variant, it's just a whole new character, the wizard for the zombies. I missed out on that one, but I can get him if I have 50,000 in-game gold, which previous games you could buy gold directly with real money. I don't think you can anymore. Like their stuff was weird, but since it's just in-game gold, like the only things you can, I say like it's pointless. You can use gold for leveling your characters up, which is a first for this. But they've changed the level up structure for every game. You can use gold for leveling up your characters, buying cosmetic items, and that's it, actually. So me saving up money to buy this one character is well worth it. I'm not spending real money for coins to do so, if that's an option. Like there's coins and stars. Stars I know you can buy. I was on that the other day for something, but you can get stars for free too. So again, as long as I can get them at a decent rate, I'm not going to spend real money on it. Oh, come on. Did he get up and die? Yeah, you know he probably did. Because where he was arrived at was like right in the middle of that storm, and they don't have much health at all. Part of the reason I'm playing the cactus, well, I've liked the cactus since the first Garden Warfare game, but trying to get these character challenges done. Oh, so I got a key. Okay. Okay, you get these keys over time to unlock character challenges. Okay, cactus, I got 2 of these done. 150 vanquishes, that's a lot. I got 2 weeks to do it, but that's still a lot. I'm getting any with this done with her. She's kind of hard to kill with though, if you're not using specials. But I'll switch to the corn now that I have corn unlocked. Ah, damn it. Just need to aim it. Damn things are annoying. Like with the freaking roller skating zombies, their basic attack doesn't do a lot of damage, but they have like no recoil in their shots. And yeah, they can they can pester pretty well. If someone's accurate with them, they're annoying as shit. And then there's their specials, which are really damn strong. Well, they got one. They got an ability that the scientists used to have, where they just turn to a bolt of electricity, and you can be completely invulnerable. And you can move while you're doing it, so you can get out of danger pretty easily. I figured I'd jump down there and drop the mines. But, I got killed by the freaking toilet zombies. Get out of there. Okay. I need to... Okay. Let's make changes to them. This was one of the first variants to come out. Okay. I had to look for my thing. Okay. Before, with these, you could just aim down sight, but they made it so aim down sight with this on, you have a freaking shield, which makes this character actually good. I think the rate of fire is trash compared to normal, but that's fine. Somebody else killed him. Gotta reload. Shouldn't take that long for me to kill just a basic ass zombie. Nope, I wasn't worried about him, never mind. You just gonna let him just flop? Okay. I mean, I know we gotta take him out too, but it's more than just that. I've not used this character much. Didn't use him much. Oh shit! When he popped up in the second game for the first time either. Same time, there's not a whole lot of like just rapid fire as far as like standard bullets go, like characters or weapons I use in most shooters. Ah, the freaking tree missed my shot up. Oh well. Shit. Okay. Basically, at this point in the stage, the zombies have to escort those things on bombs to their objective. I mean, that's probably very obvious, but damn, you know, it can't hurt to state it. Okay, had to make sure I didn't hit the freaking shield, or in this case, screen door that it was holding. Okay, that one over there is more of a problem. I get hit from like 3 different directions. No, there it is. Yep. If he didn't stop reviving me the first time, I would have been fine. But I'm sure he had to dodge something. But yeah, looking over, still streaming well. I'm gonna have to start putting stuff on here instead of Twitch. At least during, you know, current times or whatnot. Shit. Ah! Damn it. I tried to do my freaking special jump and it didn't come out in time. I think it did come out some, and that's why I was blasted straight up instead of off to the side. But either way, I died. It doesn't really matter. Nice game. Yeah, said I got team best, but what it means I tied for team best. That's whatever. Yeah, this is definitely more of a cactus area, just starting off. Well, I got something out of that. I think I just unlocked a bulb for XP or something. Or I leveled up, I'm not sure which. Okay, yeah, if I die early on in this area, then I need to switch to the freaking kernel corn fucking thing. I don't know its name. I have no idea what the hell that wizard's abilities may be. It feels like I've seen like 15 different freaking attacks from him, and I don't know what does what. I'll be damn happy once I unlock him though. Damn, they already? Oh, okay, come on. Sure. I saw you. Jeez, I can't hit any damn thing today, it feels like. Wow, that was fast. Second shot would have hit. Oh, we only got 4 people? Wow. I was wondering where everyone was at. But there is no everyone. No freaking wonder. Okay, opens up oh, I cigarette. I hadn't even been looking at my chat window on YouTube. And I'm glad you showed up though. They are tearing us apart. Of course, only having, 4 people on our team makes a big difference. Yeah, this is rough. I mean, they only have 6, but still. There should be way more than what is here. I don't think I've ever seen it this low on both teams for a freaking turf takeover match. I'm no good at using this damn thing. I don't even know if that shield stops that, considering it's just fucking steam that he's shooting at me. Now it's gonna take me a long ass time to get the challenges done with this character. That did something. I have no idea what though. Of course, I get absolutely nothing. I didn't even get a chance to check anything. So I'll plant side again. I wish I could look at my stuff here. Yeah, I can't look at my challenges here. So if I hit start, it's gonna go back to the main hub. Yeah, both level 6. That's odd. Although it'll take longer for me to level her up to 10 because she's already a class above his. He's just advanced, she's a specialist, yada yada. Of course, I almost have this character maxed out because the character's fun as shit. And why not? Bore myself to death playing just 2 characters. Especially if they're not going to rotate me over to the zombie side. Do we get more people? We got a little more. A couple more just jumped in on their side. Run straight at him. God. Okay, got over the wall. That was a perfect placement too. Didn't care to hit him, just wanted to kind of slow him down because I need to get my health back. Now I kind of like third-person shooters for this reason. The fact that I can peek over this wall and not have to expose myself at all. Shit! Big headed ass character. Ah. I saw you. Oh. Jumper got him. Nope, I know exactly what that does. Getting away from that. Did they hit the wall? Oh, they're almost dead. Oh well. Could have saved all of that. Speaking of save, though. Nice. Oh. Then they go out and just get murdered immediately. I think I'm mistiming the shots for those, because the first one came out fine, but I wasn't aiming side to side. It was just doing it in the air, so I went over that fence. Trying to do it left or, you know, side to side is getting me some crap results. Ah, shit. I didn't realize he was aiming in my direction with that. I thought he was just up in the damn air. Took me a second to realize the angle of the damn missiles, but... Okay, now we got full teams. Jeez. I don't know why I left him back here, but, okay. I saw you. Okay, so he's not going that way. Of course, you piece of shit. Far enough? Too far. But I do way more damage than he does up close. Contested. I see you. Crap. Shit. Right in front of the one, though. That's fine. Nobody coming this way, so gotta be. Damn, all the way back here? You know, I guess I was further up than I realized. And they're about to. If we don't get anybody in the area, they're capping that in the next few seconds. Unique Carmex. Okay. Yeah, I already know I'm not getting revived over here. There's really no point, because they captured the area, so. Okay, I was trying to open something. My dogs are being stubborn, they want in the room. leave here. There should be one death. Yeah, you're not taking me out. Okay, the imp wasn't, but the engineer, you know, can stun me, so I can't do shit. So yeah, it's pretty much a wrap. Yeah, he was getting hit right in the side of the head. I'm surprised it took that many shots. Oh, what's up, Joe? It's a Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. It's the third one? Yeah, it's the third one. I am surprised you don't know about this series. Shit. Okay, you dumbass, get in there and get shot. Okay. Okay, guy, no. Okay, a little bit of lag because his life bar didn't go anywhere for a hot minute. So I got my homing shot out. Am I gonna get picked? No, there's really no point in me getting picked up either way. Damn. I don't know where to position this character for this. Like, I have long range stuff, but they're not really all that damaging. And that's just, pretty much exactly what it looks like. It's just a flame wall. It does good damage if some jackass walks through it, like the scientists try to. But that is where all my character's damage comes from. Shit. What the hell? I know I can get up there. Yeah, not getting revived. And motherfuckers crip walking over my corpse and shit. There's no way they're gonna get to me to pick me up. Damn. See, I don't know if I can outdamage just the regular little foot soldiers. But it didn't matter because I was already down half-life before I was able to hit them, so. No surprise there. That came from behind me. What the hell? 2 kills right there, though. Yeah, he wasn't gonna last long. Sure, we're going in. But yeah, that needs to go. That turret, first of all, it's turret. I don't think those miss. Then on top of that, like, anybody that's near the turret on the same team, their attack speed goes up. No, that shit needs to go. I don't know if there's anything like that on the plant side. But you know what? If they got a whole new character class, then the plant should be getting one here soon too. I mean, that would make the most sense. Okay, the shot went out at least. I wasn't expecting to live through that situation. I just wanted to kind of slow him down some. Let me change it on. There's no sunflowers? Okay. I don't know, how do we not have sunflowers at this freaking point? Okay, sunflowers heal. Plain and simple. Two of their abilities are healing. One is this beam that I'm doing now. The other one are these little, I don't know what you want to call them, little sun things. The shit you get from the original Plants vs. Zombies games to build stuff. Which I think there's Plants vs. Zombies 3, just the standard shit, is in beta. On mobile, I saw an ad for it earlier and just need to download it. But yeah. 2 healing abilities and a fucking laser. Should heal myself. Okay, good to go. I don't know, again, don't know what the wizard can do in this damn game. Like, I may, by the time this game ends, hit 300,000. Out of 500,000 gold to unlock it. That starting speed boost is nice. I see you. Oh my god. I hit him, but I couldn't tell I was hitting him at first because of the damn lag because of my own fault, but still, it's here. And faster revive than any of the last two. Get him the hell away from me because I will die on 2 hits. Fortunately, he got scared. Get everybody healthy over here. Damn, he got hit right in the face by that damn thing. Get this out the way. Oh, okay, well, that's fine too. Just melt this thing down. Because unless it gets hit by a walnut, it's going to be on the map for a long ass time. It does feel like the sunbeam doesn't do as much damage as it used to. Ah, it wasn't that imp that killed me. I know that much. It's more far off in the bushes. I think we won. Wasn't looking at the meter much. That's me right in front of the TV. Of course, not never top performers, because why would I be? And I'm sure I didn't tie anybody on my team very early. Exactly 458 now. Of course, I can switch those sunflowers to the end. Of course, now I was going to wrap this up, but now I get to play on the zombie side. And bodies just falling over there and shit. Fuck out my face. One down. And run. Yep. I don't know if I have a favorite of the zombie characters. Like for plants, for the longest, was the cactus. Because it was the sniper class of shit. The sniper class out of all of them. See, in the first Plants vs. Zombies game, the zombie side, oh shit, I messed that up. Okay. Damn it, right before I hit the damn button. Okay, yeah, kept the usability once to send out the little tornado that was there. You press it again and it makes a storm right there at that spot. There's a shit ton of damage. But of course you have to aim it. Like the tornado itself does damage, but it keeps going. It doesn't do enough to really kill much traveling past somebody. But yeah, first game there was 4 characters on each team. There was on the plants side, damn, pea shooter, sunflower, cactus, and chopper. Then the second game added in goofy ass orange that I still don't care for, and the rose. And the rose was genuinely broken when the game first came out. They had patch her whole ass out. Of course, they didn't take her out, but she was not, you know, working as intended. Shit. She had an ability. Actually, not an ability. Here's just the basic Rose, because again, you know, different classes and whatnot. The basic Rose, her shots homed in, which they still kind of do. It's not as strong as they used to, but they had damn near like infinite range. They had stupid range. You could shoot out a lot. They did okay damage. But yeah, you could just essentially saturate the screen with them. And there were some stages where it was so open that the whole other team would just be roses and just sit there and just spam normals. And in addition to that, the normal Rose, you could charge up her shot, and she shot out one big shot. It was actually kind of similar to the dragon fruit, whatever the hell, dragonfly. I don't know why I can't remember names right now, but similar to that homing shot. And poor little imps on the zombie side, which was a new character for zombies into. I think they only had like 50 health. So I guess they thought it would balance out the fact that it was small, you know, hard to hit. But no, they were dying in one hit. They were dying in one hit from the cactuses. They were dying in like 2 hits from pea shooters, and the pea shooters have splash damage. The roses would kill them in one hit with one charge shot without having to aim. Yeah, they weren't getting any kind of love at first. But part of the whole imps thing is they have mechs. They're not, well, when they're balanced properly, they're not bad characters when they're outside their mech, but you know, the mech is, you know, their main thing. Kind of like this freaking acorn. Jesus Christ. I didn't get a chance to open it up. But yeah, the imps, after X amount of time, whatever, you can summon a big ass mech to go around in. Way more health than normal, and they do pretty good damage until it runs out. I guess I need to backtrack a little bit. Okay. Starting off in the first game for the zombies, you had the fucking foot soldiers. Why'd they come out so late? You had the foot soldiers, you had the scientists, the engineers, and the athlete ones. I don't remember exactly what the athletes are called. The all-stars. And then in the second game, they got the imps and the pirates. So we're getting destroyed right now. Shit. Yeah, actually the breakdown class too. Pea shooters, just that shoots peas that kind of act like light rocket launcher rounds. They explode when they make contact with anything. And I'm just gonna describe like the basic classes. Like I said, since the previous games had class variants. But yeah, they shot peas, explode on contact, pretty straightforward. And one of their abilities, they could jump high, you know, so they can get to different ledges and stuff and shoot their shots downward. Out my face. Didn't let me change. But yeah, pea shooter had a high jump thing. Shoot out these chili bean bombs that were basically just grenades. Some bitches were potent. Say word like they're not still in the damn game. They have made changes to this character, and I don't like it. They've nerfed her freaking one ball thing. Because it seems to just kind of disrupt stuff and kind of slide up in the air. Whereas before, like, if you pretty much get a direct hit, or, you know, anywhere close by to anything, because it has a kind of aura around it, it will just make them travel with the freaking ball thing. Don't know what it's called. Like, okay, through that. Damn, I didn't even catch the sunflower. Ugh. But yeah, it would have pushed that sunflower like all the way back. Which may seem kind of broken. It doesn't do any damage. But, you know, position yourself properly. You can knock stuff off the stages and shit. Don't affect the trees. Never did. That's fine. The trees are too big. But okay. Getting back to the classes. That's the Pichu in a nutshell. Not trying to make a joke on that. But yeah, shoots shots with splash damage. Can jump high. Has bombs. Oh, and it has like a little turret stance. It'll root itself in the ground and it shoots off very fast rounds, and it can do a shit ton of damage if the shots land. Okay, so it's not completely gone. But it didn't go far. It just kind of bounced around in that little corner there. Cactus, Mr. 4 is a sniper class for plants. Their abilities have changed throughout the games. Pea shooters haven't. Cactus has always been able to lay mines. They've always had little garlic drones. Cactus always had garlic drones, which fly out. You can fly them around and shoot from them. They don't have much at all for damage. But you could do like airstrikes from them. I was hoping I could hit it and like carry it off into the water. In the first couple of games, the cacti could put like walnut walls up. They could be destroyed, but they actually served a pretty good purpose. They took that out this game in favor of like a jump thing. They just jump up higher than normal and kind of float in place for a few seconds. I don't know whose idea that shit was, because whatever. It doesn't do much. Like, they probably figured people were using little walnut fences as like stepping stools, so if they just take those away and give them like a very short flight hover thing, that would work. But no, it doesn't work quite the same. And they weren't strong enough that you could like post them up and then just reliably use them for shields. No. I mean, you could. That was kind of their purpose, but they weren't that damn strong. Sunflower. Buddies. Actually, yeah, they have changed. They changed this game. Last I am doing good. Did I make it? No, I didn't make it. Or did I? I did. Oh, Live Master, nice. fire. Oh, sunflower. Yeah. Rapid fire basic attacks pretty good, and like comparatively, they're like way better than Lucio's. Lucio's are garbage compared to hers, but at the same time, hers aren't burst fire. And yes, sunflowers are female. Sunflowers and cactus are female. But they've always had a little healing beam where you can kind of link up with somebody, and they, of course, put in plants again. They've always had sunbeam where they root themselves like the pea shooters do, and they shoot just a laser. Used to do way more damage than what it does now, but kind of needed it. And they used to put down plants, like potted plants that released healing. Now they just kind of spit the healing out themselves. That's fine, I guess. They're both fine. Chem 4 kernels? Break that shit up. But yeah, that's Sunflower in a nutshell. And every class can revive characters, but Sunflower has always been able to revive faster because I guess it's the designated healing class. What the hell is going on? And here they're gonna go and try and heal. And yeah, they cut that shit out quick. I might be fine though. Really tried that shit. But yeah, that's Sunflower in the shell. They just heal and just are supported pretty good. They've never felt like unbalanced in any way. Even throughout the different like class variants. Yeah, like most of the characters for both sides have like fire versions. Like most of the variants are like elements like fire, electric, like a poison one in some cases, an armored one in some. And usually, actually, in every case, the only thing they change with their variants are their basic attacks, which made a big difference. Basic attacks and okay, like I think chompers are. I think their health was like 150. But there's like an armored chomper that gave them like 200 health, shit like that. And yeah, they've done shit. I forget. It wouldn't matter. They've switched stuff around a lot between classes. Now that I think about it. More within zombies than plants, but still some plants. Let's move on to the chomper. So like already talked about chomper anyways. Which chomper isn't really attack so much. That chomper should be in defense section, but whatever. They're, I'd say, the equivalent of like a mobile or something like an assassin class. They are the only class still that I'm sure that can kill anything in one hit. Like they can burrow under the ground and then just pop them underneath them and consume them completely. Now, engineers, for the most part, don't have to worry about them that much. No. That's their basic attack is just chomp. Which, again, in previous games, the spit, they didn't have. There was like a Yeti. Oh, ice was another thing. There was a Yeti chomper and 2 that spat like snowballs. Shit. Also, their abilities have never changed, and I doubt they ever will. But yeah, can bury and yeah, bury and then get completely uprooted by engineers, freaking sirens, whatever, air horns. Oh my god. The engineers are fucking bane of Chomper's existence. The air horn stuns everybody. And if Chomper is buried, then... Wow. If Chomper is buried, it'll uproot him. Okay, well... They don't want me to get him. What the hell? Oh, he went up right beforehand, and then there. I don't know why they changed the engineer's air horn thing. They made it way better than what it was. But whatever. Oh yeah, they can burrow. They can spit this goop out, which does a little bit of damage, but it kind of roots stuff in place. They did make a change to them in this game that I don't understand why they did it. Because, like, yeah, you can bury yourself on the ground, pop up under stuff, and kill it. Assuming you get the opportunity to finish it. You get to pop up underneath them and actually, like, swallow them, and you'll kill them. Dead, no matter how much health they had. Anything, they can't be revived. And what you could do before this damn game is if you actually got behind somebody, you can do your basic and do the same thing. But again, some odd reason they took that out. Of course. And it's not like it's just a free kill. Like you saw when I tried, like I got underneath the guy, but I just got my ass lit up before I could finish him off. And even if you do kill somebody, you can't attack for a few seconds because you have to like actually like digest the body, which sounds gross, but like in the middle of it, you're just sitting there. You can move and jump a little bit, but at like 50% move speed, you can't attack because your mouth is full, and you know you can still die. Like at that point, you did get the kill, but you might not get away with it. And regardless of how you eat somebody, whether you snuck it behind them or you burrow underneath them and kill them, you always get that. So yeah, that was kind of a balance in itself. So I don't know why they took away you being able to sneak up on people and eat them, but whatever. Oh, in addition to burrow and the little goop spit, you could put down these vine traps, and if something walks over them, they're rooted in place, and they actually take a good bit of damage. They take a lot of damage. Now that I think about it, like it would just flat out killing them before. Yeah, and at the same time, like I think with a trap before, if someone was in your trap and you went and hit them with a basic attack, you would eat them. Didn't matter which direction you approached them from. Again, which is why I think these chompers make more sense in defense last, but whatever. I didn't make the game. It is what it is. Chomp can do critical damage, okay. Deal additional splash damage in location that slobber shot hits. And gain health bar and vanquish. Okay. I do like Chomper though. Chomper's fun. But now that I'm defending, I should be able to do more with them. But yeah, engineers, fucking problem for them. Fortunately, their chomp still does decent damage. Why are you going backwards? Whatever. The engineers, yeah, I might as well go and just do the basic classes first. Engineers, they have a concrete launcher, and their variants like change wildly. It works more like grenade launcher, like the shots bounce and whatnot. Did we kill each other, or did... Okay, somebody else killed me. So maybe I killed him? I don't know. Yeah. Concrete launcher. They... Like, characters just got dashes in this game. Before, they weren't universal. And engineers was only the last that had them. Because they had a jackhammer. You can ride a jackhammer, dash ahead, and, you know, do whatever. And if one was on a jackhammer and you try to come over the chomper would just eat the jackhammer. Which completely just fucked it over because it would still try to digest it. Engineers, you know, off his shit, and you just light up his ass up real quick. That's annoying. So yeah, they had that. They took that. They don't have that now. Like, they do have it, but it's their dash. I think it still has the same effect though of screwing over chompers, the route devours though. I'm not 100% sure. Once you get your guy. Okay. Walking a little slow. Digested. Cool. No, I didn't actually play the game again. Yeah. See, the engineer stuff changed from the second game too. You had a jackhammer. They always had the air horn, which before this game, they just threw one air horn and it just detonated on impact, you know, with a little bit of splash effect to it, stun whatever's around it. And they had, like, Cactus has a guard drone. They had shit, come on now. They had a little flying bot thing that they could pilot around, which makes sense because there's an engineer. Whatever. They took that from him in 2 and gave the pirate that they added into the freaking bird turret. So basically took it from the engineer, gave it to the pirate. In place of that, they got turrets. Not as strong as they are now, but they still had turrets. Now, okay. They still had the jackhammer in the last game, because again, nobody had dashes, so they, I guess, figured that was okay. Stop it. How is he still alive? Whatever. You know, in this game, I'm not sure what all of the engineers' abilities are off the top of my head. I don't pick them much. In part because I didn't like their basic attacks. I didn't like just the regular concrete launch. I like the variant versions of it. Like, one was a painter, which basically you shot like paint buckets like shotgun slugs. You could snipe with them. They did a shit ton of damage and they had splash damage. So why the hell am I gonna? Why are they floating? That's really annoying. And I go over there to it, you know, and they all turn their focus on me. I made them miss though, and I don't think that was a lag thing. That's interesting. I guess that's something. In addition to all the abilities I'm mentioning, in 2, each class had a variation of the basic abilities. There was a couple in the first game too, but not many. Like there was a crossover promotion thing with, or was there? See, I can't remember if the skills had. Oh my god, still killed him. Yeah, he was already hurt though. I can't remember if all the skills had their variations in the first game or not. It's been a long ass time. But I remember primarily there was like cross promotion with Cheetos, and like the Chomper and the Scientist got Cheetos based abilities. True weird. But the freaking Cheeto Scientist was dumb strong. The 2-shot pretty much everything. But yeah, again, I don't remember what all engineer has, because I know the jackhammer is its dash, has the air horn, which the reason I brought up the variants, because in 2 variations that it had on the air horn, instead of throwing it, you could just place it like a mine, and if anything came near it, it would go off. Land. Ah, smart. I forgot about that freaking dash. Another thing about it, in the second game, the turret that the engineers had, it was one that they actually had to like man, like, so they made it kind of like the pea shooter. So they just rooted the engineer in place and they shot their shots. And speaking of the pea shooter, that was them using theirs. Killed. I can't do this thing, but I can do that. Okay, first zombies. Foot soldier, basic ass zombie. Decent health. Got a little assault rifle for their basic. They have a rocket for one of their abilities. Super telegraphed, you can hear it beeping before they fire, and they lean forward and fire it. They had like a rocket jump, and then they had grenades. Crap, they want to use it there. I don't know if I could eat those in that form. And the poison grenades they had were really good. I don't remember if they still have them in this game. I don't play them much either in this. But that's what they always had. I'm pretty sure it's what they still have. I know they have the jump and the rocket. I don't know if they have the grenades still. But if not, I couldn't tell you what they have in their place. So I'm sure we don't see them a whole lot. But that's pretty much it. They're foot soldiers, and they do their job surprisingly well. Dead. Good. Okay, so as foot soldier and engineer, scientists are the healers of the zombie class. They used to have like a mist for their healing. Then they ended up giving them like the same thing as the sunflowers. Yeah, I'm eating them. Alright, I'm gonna try to anyways. Then they gave them the whole like healing beam that the sunflowers have too. They had like sticky grenades. So, because at one point they were just grenades, I think in the first game, and then they became healing. I can't remember if it was a variant. Again, I guess I can't remember if variants were, like skill variants were in the first game or not. I want to say they were, but I'm not sure. That's free. Yeah, they had the grenades. They used to have like a fire hydrant that like just sprayed health in a circle around it. And then they had teleport, which they have again. Because I think in the second game instead of teleport, they had what the roller skating zombies have now, where they just turn into electricity and kind of just slide around. Full invincibility, but can't do anything to her. Same as old disco zombies. I think that's what they're called even. Ah. Of course. But again, scientists were healers. They revive faster than it lasts. Is that whole thing? Usually had just close range, but they basically had shotguns. Then there's the All-Stars, the freaking small tanks of the zombies. Wish they didn't wake me up doing this, but that's fine. Get my traps out, I think. Can't kill with a regular ass zombie. But yeah, All-Stars, rapid fire, basically miniguns for basic attacks, and they don't really have to reload. It's just a overheat situation. Okay. I didn't get the kill. So I don't think I did. In addition to All-Stars having like a minigun, but you can kind of see one in front of me. Minigun for basic. They had the most health. They have the most health because they're still up there. I think at 200. They have shoulder charge, and they had these tackling dummies, which were just kind of like barriers before. Actually did their job pretty damn well, like better than what the cactus had with the freaking walnut walls. Which is weird because they're very offensive. And before the imps became playable, they used to just kick imps like grenades. Okay, that little field is what their tackling dummies do now, which is a full-on shield. Before, it was just actually the dummy itself. Yes, I'm getting you. Schizo. And I'm noticed. Big ass shield. But yeah, they kick bombs. They have a shoulder charge. in the first game, killed everything but the chompers in one hit, full health. They still do a ton of damage. And you can, you know, mow through multiple things in one charge. Then they even went so far as to give it, like, have a variant where it was a super tackle that did way more damage. So it's like, the fuck is wrong with you people? But they, at the same time too, they still never felt broken. They were strong, but part of their strength came in the fact that the planks didn't have anything comparable to it. Did they make it? I don't know. I don't know if I've ever been in this map and the zombies have won. Can't act no weird. Are we good? Did we glitch the game out? It's just booted me back to the park. Well, incidentally enough, I was going to wrap up after that match ended anyways. And I've gone over the starting the original 8 characters that the game had. Wow. I was saving up for something. Oh, that's what I was saving up for. This character specifically. Gain attack discharge with Jinx, Arcane, Enigma, and go to 5. And these have been the variants I've dropped so far. Well, character, and then 2 variations. Okay, yeah, doesn't look like I can buy coins. But yeah, you can buy these stars, which stars don't really do much for the variations except for this one. I can't remember if I could use the stars for the Shogun guard or not. I don't remember. I don't even know why I'm worried about this. It's more just to have it because I don't use the rose. But it's whatever. Damn, they put me in a private one too. Ugh. It says public, so maybe it just booted me to one where it is just me, but people can jump in. Nothing to matter in a second. Okay. Pea shooter, jumper, cactus, sunflower. Basic 4. Last game I had it. I was thinking it was only 2, but I had the rose with her broken ass, and a kernel, and this citron. These orange things I don't care for. Basically, they roll around. They got a rapid fire weapon too, and they have a shield. And yeah, they have a stun similar to what the engineer has, but it just doesn't feel as good. And then this game got Nightcap, Snapdragon. That's what's called. Calling it everything else but with its actual name. But yeah, Nightcap, Snapdragon, and Acorn that I don't really care for. Yeah, and Zombies, Foot Soldier, All-Star, Scientist, and Engineer. Second game added these Cretans, Super Brains that just walk and punch stuff. Well, they have some long range abilities, but barely used them here as well because I didn't like them in the second game. Not that they were bad, just didn't really care for them. Same game added them, pirates, which they lost one ability in the last game. I don't remember what it was, but they essentially gave it this anchor thing so it can get to different areas, which is fine, I guess. Oh yeah, and the imp that I also don't care for. And this game added the 80s action hero, which they're fine, but they're kind of hard to use. Electric slide, disco, zombie, roller skating zombie, whatever, same thing. I would actually put them more on the defense side than attack, but whatever. Like, they hurt, but with the way their stuff works, they're probably more suited to be on defense than attack, but that's just me. Yeah, they're attack. They're supposed to be in the front. Like, no, I wouldn't put them support. They do too much damage with just one ability alone than anything else that would make them support. Even though their basic attacks kind of CC stuff. It slows stuff if you hit it enough, and you can hit something and the damage can jump to other stuff nearby. What else is in the second game? Oh no, that was it. Yeah, this game went over 2. 80s action hero, electric slide, and space cadet. Which, in addition to adding the acorn, which kind of has a similar thing as the imp, they gave that and the space cadet, which can change to this like satellite. They gave both of them the ability where if they're in their augmented form, her being a satellite, acorn being a tree, if there's other characters, other people on the same team with that same class, they could like hitch onto them, like somebody, jumping in a turret in a vehicle or a tank or something in a like battlefield, whatever, and they can move as one unit. And they get some of their stuff boosted, which you don't see it often because that involves people working as a team. But when people do it, it's actually pretty damn useful. They just crash to the ground. It usually kills stuff. It usually kills most plants in one shot. And this powered up sniper shot. Each of the little rings on there is another spot for another character. And okay, that's all they got. I'm not even sure. Okay, it's a boost space attack. From the looks of it. Maybe? What the hell does that move though? Cancel. Okay, I know what this does though. Floats down and just continuous damage underneath you. Surprisingly good. Okay, maybe not that much surprise, but it's really good. And what was weird, before this game there were no female zombies. Then they added in 2. Change moves right here, okay. Character details, okay. Space station. Increased rate of fire and ability to refresh the entire space station crew. So, rate of fire goes up, but it's more helpful if you have more people attached to you. Okay. Take a look at the engineer real quick. The speed boost pad, I forgot they gave him that in this game. Okay, stink cloud blocks vision. But does it still do damage though? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it used to do damage. I guess it's just obscure vision now. But again, I'm gonna check here in the obligatory accuracy test area. Yeah, no damage. That kind of sucks. Forgot how potent their basic attack was. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna wrap this up though. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, the sticky healing thing, which isn't new. That's the ball I mentioned. So somebody can walk by, get that on them, and they'll just heal everyone around them while it's active. Oh, thanks, Blaze. Internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. Well, it's still happening. And there shouldn't have been any changes since then, so. Oh well. At least now I know. Anyways, if y'all are still in here, appreciate y'all in here. Appreciate y'all being here, helping me test this crap out.